khaki slips and flip-flops.
Thanks.
Did you just grab my equipment?
This is
I am
no,
the
the
law
facts.
enforcement officer,
The facts
and
are
I am
important.
doing my job.
Hold
I
on,
need
let's get
you
the
to
facts straight.
allow
Let's get the facts straight.
No.
Let's get the facts straight.
No.
Vet Center, this is Aislynn.
Yeah, is this the vet center? And
Yes.
hey, I just heard about you guys today. Can you tell me what you guys do or what you have available for veterans?
Yeah, so here at the Vet Center, we provide mental health counseling to veterans as well as some active duty and their family members. So all that someone would need to do to engage in services here is bring a copy of your DD-214 or some other proof that of service, and then you'd be eligible to, do an intake and get started with services if that's something you're interested in.
And then what, is it just walk in? You just walk in with that?
So you can walk in with that stuff any day, Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30. There's somebody up front that can process your information. And when you come in, you'll fill out just a demographic paper, and then also do a short risk assessment, and then we'll be able at that point to schedule your first intake appointment.
Do you guys have VA police on site?
No, we don't have VA police on site here. We do have security, but not VA police.
Yeah. Is it part of the practice to being admitted into a facility?
That's an option for folks who are, in an acute phase of psychiatric need. So, and anybody can go there.
Okay. But as far as veterans go into the vet center, you guys don't, you're not going to call out the guys with guns to grab a veteran and put him in a straitjacket?
Oh, no. No, sir, no.
Okay. Somebody mentioned, because I heard about this through my DIS coordinator, the Wine Rehab Center.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually, they had somebody from the vet center, and they were mentioning different programs they have about art classes, guitar classes, and stuff like that. You guys have anything like that at this one?
Yeah, so we have creative expression, which is an art, it's kind of a group therapy art class. We also have golf as an option where they do golf therapy and folks get together and do that once a week. We have PTSD support groups, and then we're looking to start some equine therapy, which is horse therapy, here soon. So there's a lot of different group options available.
All right. So to get started, I just have to come in and have some kind of
Yep, the first thing to do would be to come by with proof of service, and we'll get you into our system and get you scheduled for an intake if that's what you're interested in.
You guys have a disability coordinator at the facility?
No, we do not have a disability coordinator here. I think that is something that could be accessed through the Veterans Benefits Department.
When I say disability coordinator, I mean like a Section 504 coordinator.
Oh, I don't know. I don't believe we have one on site, but I'm sure that the vet centers in our district do have somebody who could assist in that.
Right, because I have access needs, accommodations that will need to be met in order to, I can't fill out paperwork because of my vision loss.
Okay.
So I'll need somebody to fill out paperwork and things like that. So who do I make those requests to if you don't have a disability coordinator?
We might have one over the district. I just don't know if we have one in office, but if you'd like, I could find out more about that and give you a call back. As far as getting paperwork filled out, our PSA, I'm sure, would be able to assist you with that if you just wanted to get things started.
Okay. I guess I could come in and do that. I would probably make other requests for accommodations for a visual interpreter. And
okay.
Once we figure out what kind of appointments would be suitable.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. So, would you mind if I got your phone number and I could find out about a disability coordinator and give you a call back?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, what's your phone number? Okay. All right, Mike, let me contact my supervisor about a disability coordinator, and I will give you a call back as soon as I have some more information for you.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, yeah, it was great talking with you. Have a good rest of your day.
All right. Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
A blind veteran visited the vet center on March 7, 2023 at around 4 p.m. The veteran uses assistive devices issued to him by the VA Blind Rehab and Prosthetics departments. His assistive devices help him with a number of common tasks from navigation to note-taking. His assistive devices serve as his prosthetic eyes. Within moments of entering the vet center and speaking with the receptionist, a woman came into the lobby from the street and told the blind veteran that he could not use his assistive devices there. The woman from the street ordered the receptionist to close her window and to not help the veteran. The woman refused to identify herself, but she said she was on the phone with their security. The blind veteran sat down in a chair next to the front counter and placed one of his assistive devices on a side table next to him.
Hi. Yeah. I'm trying to find the vet center.
Yes, this is it.
Okay, cool.
How can I help you?
I talked to somebody on the phone earlier about.
Sir,
Yeah.
we know about you, so you're gonna have to leave.
What's
You
that?
can put that away.
Oh, the YouTube guy.
Yeah, and I got the people on the phone coming right now.
What people?
Security. So,
For what?
do you have an appointment with me today?
Who are you?
Come on, let's go. Call security right now. Is this lady with you?
What's that?
Is that who drove you here?
Who are you?
Is that who drove you here?
Who are you? I talked to somebody on the phone about getting services here. Did I talk to you or did I talk to somebody else? Hello?
Hi. We have a veteran who's not paying attention right now. Can you send one of our security officers over here at the vet center? The Avenue?
Hello?
Sir, you have to come out right now because she's got to close up.
What's that?
Come out here, please.
Who are you?
Come out here, please.
Who-
I'm in
who are
charge
you?
right now. Come on out.
Who are you?
Come on. I'm the counselor here.
What is your name?
You're not allowed to record us.
Oh, Jesus. I'm here for services.
The lady on the phone with security walked across the lobby and stole the blind veteran's prosthetic eyes, then walked out of the building.
He's a white man with a beard, sunglasses, khaki top and shorts with flip-flops. Khaki slips and flip-flops. Thanks.
Did you just grab my equipment? Hey, that's Steph.
Khaki,
Give me my. Hello.
khaki shorts and pants. Yeah. Hi. Are you with him? I took the camera. He's not allowed to be recorded. Nope, off the desk. In my establishment. Are you with him? Yes. September since? Yes. And I've got his device right now. Avenue.
Give me my equipment. That's theft. You just stole my equipment. Give me my equipment.
This same lady later claimed she was a counselor at the vet center and that she called the police. The blind veteran demanded she return his equipment that she stole.
Give me my equipment.
I think it's Michael. What is your last name, sir?
What is your name?
My name's September. What's your
September
name?
what?
None of your business. Come on.
Okay. I don't know that you work here. You just walked in and stole my equipment.
So, I don't know if he's recording us or not.
Give me my equipment.
If you come out, I'll give it to you, sir.
No, you stole
Yes,
it from
sir.
me. Give it to me.
The lady, later identified as September Sims, continuously refused to return the blind veteran's prosthetic eyes.
Give me my equipment, ma'am.
Gentleman,
Can you just hand him his equipment?
if you guys leave my building, I can do whatever
This is
you
not your
like.
building.
It is. It's veteran settlement.
Right. This is government property. I'm a veteran. I'm here for services. Give me my equipment.
You hear what's going on, so I'll just let you know what happened.
She still has my equipment. She has stolen my equipment
I don't know.
and is refusing to give it back.
Go in my office there.
Give me my equipment. Ma'am, return the property that you've stolen, ma'am. Who? You have to identify yourself to me. You just walked in off the street behind me and then stole my equipment. I came here for services. I came to the window.
And you don't tell me your name.
Because how am I supposed to know that you work here?
I have my ID card.
Then give me my equipment, okay? Let me record your ID card. Give me my equipment.
No, sir. I'm not.
Okay, so you have stolen my equipment.
No, I have not. It's right there.
It's right where?
Right there.
Right where?
Eventually, police show up and recover and return the stolen property to the blind veteran.
Right?
Hello.
Hi, I'm Officer Havlicek with police.
Okay. This lady just stole my equipment and I would like it returned.
Okay, okay, so this is your equipment, the phone on your stand?
I had a phone and a stand right here. She took it from me and she's been refusing to return it to me.
Okay, there's that right there for you. Got
All
it?
right. I would like to place charges for larceny.
Who took it?
Her September.
Okay. Who are you?
I am the vet counselor.
Okay,
I'm the director right now.
okay, so.
Counselor September Sims confessed to the police officer that she did in fact take the veteran's prosthetic eyes. When the officer questioned her as to why, September said that she didn't allow the use of his assistive devices at the vet center. 4 police officers responded to the call, including a sergeant. The sergeant could not confirm if the PD has a letter of agreement between the VA Police/Federal Protective Services and the PD for concurrent jurisdiction there on federal property at the vet center.
Yes.
Do you guys have a written agreement with the federal government to have jurisdiction on this property?
I don't have that information, but
Okay.
we can get it for you. Right now, I'm gonna step outside and call my sergeant and let him know what's going on, and we'll get you updated. So you want to know if we have a written agreement,
Yeah,
jurisdiction over this?
right, because your department has to have a written agreement with the Veterans Affairs in order to have jurisdiction, because even though this is like it's leased by the federal government, so this, in order to have jurisdiction for law enforcement, it's going to be FPS or the Veteran Police Services, unless you guys have a written agreement with those departments that you can operate in here.
Okay, yeah, I'll find that information. I'm sure the reason that we got calls is because we do, but I will just make sure to make sure we have everything covered, okay?
Okay, and your name again? I'm sorry.
Officer Havlicek.
Havlicek.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Give me 1 second.
Do you know?
Uh,
They're back.
she's
They're back in this office.
here.
Yeah. I heard them mention trespass. So, are you an officer as well?
I am an officer as well.
Okay. Can you identify, please?
My name is Sergeant Hamilton of the Police Department.
Okay. So, are you familiar with implied consent when it comes? Okay. So, I have not done anything to revoke my implied consent to be here. I'm here for services. I'm a veteran trying to get services, and one of the people that claims to be an employee here stole my equipment.
Yep.
So,
I'm aware of that.
all right. So that's the only thing that I know that is a legal issue where a crime was committed would be that lady stealing my equipment.
Did she tell you to leave?
No.
No?
Even if she did tell me to leave,
You would have to leave.
no, because I didn't do anything to revoke implied consent.
doesn't matter if you do anything. It's a business, and if a business owner
That's
wants
see,
you to
that's
leave,
no. There's a
they don't
difference,
have to have
and that's what I was
any-
just telling this officer. There is a difference between private property, public property, and quasi-public property. And there's case law, settled case law on this. Since this is public property, there's implied consent for the public to be here, right? You have to do something that rises to a criminal offense or a disruption of the business in order to revoke implied consent for them to trespass. If that doesn't, since that's not
According to my
here,
chief, it's a public business, and if they request for you to be trespassed, you can be trespassed.
well, that's not what the case law says. And if you guys do that, you'll be violating my rights.
Well, they're gonna be closed at 4:30, and you'll be issued a trespass warning as you walk out.
Well, at 4:30,
And if you return-
at 4:30, I'll leave.
And if you return, then you're gonna be arrested for it.
Without confirming they had jurisdiction, and instead of arresting or citing September Sims for her hate crime, the officers issued the blind veteran a trespass warning. The veteran pointed out the lack of jurisdiction along with the fact that he has implied consent to be on the property and asked for services as it is public property and was during business hours. The veteran explained that a public entity/manager over public property cannot revoke a person's implied consent to be on public property unless that person has either committed a crime or disrupted the business. The sergeant stated that it didn't matter and that when they get a call to trespass someone, they do it regardless of the legality. The first officer on scene, Havlicek, after questioning September, claimed that the veteran argued with her and that disrupted the business.
All right, so I just need to get some information from you. If you'd like to come step outside and get all of the basic information as well as your cell phone
Okay.
information.
Are they
for the report.
refusing me service? Is that what's going on?
Well, the office is closing and you're being trespassed from the building.
Being trespassed?
Yes, sir.
You mean you're giving me a warning of trespass?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, then if you give me a warning, then I'll leave.
Yes, sir.
All right.
You've been trespassed. If you come back, you...
And what's the basis of this? Because, like I told the other officers, do you understand implied consent with regards to trespass? That this is public property, and it's different than private property or quasi-public property. Do you understand the difference?
An agent of the owner is requesting that you be trespassed from the property. Therefore, I am trespassing you from the property.
There is settled case law. I'm just making sure that you know that you're on notice, right? So you don't lose your qualified immunity, okay? Because this is public property. It's business hours. You have to, in order to lose implied consent, you have to do something that rises to a disruption of the business or a criminal act in order to lose implied consent. I haven't done that. The only criminal act was committed against me. So since I haven't done that, you guys, they can't trespass me under the federal law or under the law. Just so you know, if you want to issue that trespass warning, that will be a violation of my rights. So you're on notice.
Please step outside.
Okay. All right.
So into the sidewalk. All right. So because of the arguing, that is disrupting their business. Okay.
The arguing was after somebody stole my equipment.
And instead of arguing with them, you could have called us, which you are fully capable
How?
of doing.
She stole my phone.
You have a wife.
She's got a phone right
She
there.
has her cell phone. She's recording us right now.
She
just
called
like
and she
you
called.
are.
No. You don't get to turn her criminal act into me arguing.
We are going to take care of that just as well as we would
All right.
take care of it if it were swapped. But as of right now, you are addressing with me that you cannot be trespassed because you didn't commit anything
Yes.
such.
Correct.
You arguing with her and vice versa is causing a disruption
No.
of the business. Therefore, you are being trespassed.
How specifically was the disruption of the business? They.
I am not
hold on.
going into it with you.
But
No,
that's.
sir.
But this is
I am
no
the
the
law
facts.
enforcement officer,
The facts
and
are
I am
important.
doing my job.
Hold
I
on.
need
Let's get
you
the
to
facts straight.
allow
Let's get the
the-
facts straight.
No.
No, it's not.
You were
You don't
arguing.
want. Hold on.
currently
You
just
don't
being
want to get the facts straight.
disruptive.
You
You are
don't. Hold on.
currently being
Do
disruptive.
you want to get the facts straight?
Either you give me the information that
Is
I
his
need
phone
from you or
Do
not.
you? Do you want to get the facts straight?
The veteran pointed out that September was the only one who committed a crime and who disrupted the business by ordering the receptionist to close down. The blind veteran offered to show the officers video evidence he recorded of the event with his prosthetic eyes. The officers did not review the evidence and instead trespassed the blind veteran from the vet center.
I did nothing to disrupt business. They denied service. They disrupted their own business because of whatever discrimination, right? Whether it be because of First Amendment activities and posting to a news channel, or whether it be because of my inability to see, right? Both of those are discriminatory, right? And so that's the disruption. It was on the, what's her name, September, and the other ladies. Like, I didn't do anything to disrupt. I was a victim, and I said, hey, stop giving my things back. So that can't be me disrupting the business when they disrupted the business.
I understand where you're coming from, but the way our stuff works is if we are asked to have somebody trespass from their property, we are doing it. That's just how it works.
Regardless of the law and what the case law says on it?
It's what we have to do.
But you don't, like, because you swore an oath to the Constitution, right?
Okay.
Like this.
I don't want to argue with you about this. I
Okay.
understand what you're saying, but I am telling you what I have the capability of doing and what I have been given, okay?
The veteran is pursuing legal action against the vet center, its employees, and the police department.
De Opresso Libero.